play in your bathroom?
No, the bathroom in my office. They always got them songs. Don't know much about history.
Sing it, boo.
You can tap your feet while you're on the toilet.
Geometry.
Hey, Ted, how does that song go again, Ted?
Don't know much about history.
Sing it, boo.
I got to be careful with that because we play music.
Oh, muted. We're going to get muted.
And so they really going to mute me and they be like, oh, you messing our song up.
Right.
We really going to get you because you singing it. So, yeah, so we got to be careful with, any music.
This is true.
It's got to hum songs.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you even name
that tune in 2 notes?
Remember that show? I loved that show.
I can name that tune in 1 note.
Name that tune. They would give you a clue, and then you have to tell them how many notes you can name it in, 5 notes, 6 notes, and if you were really good, you really knew it, you could say, I can name that tune in 1 note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I love that song. I mean, it was so good that you were like, dang, how did you name that tune?
Yeah. Now, with all the game shows they're bringing back, that's one of the ones they need to bring back.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
It ain't coming back.
That and Match Game. Match Game was my favorite.
The stuff you want, they don't be bringing
Match Game, but all the celebrities, and you had to match what your answer was. I love that show.
That was cool. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, they know.
All right. So we don't have Captain Obvious on the line with us yet?
Not yet, but I'm sure he's on his way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he's on his way.
Yeah. Right. Oh well.
I got to cover my drink because I don't want to seem like I'm promoting anybody else's drink.
Why don't you just put it in a paper bag?
Really?
Nah, then people be worried. Oh, he up in there. You know what he up in there doing? What's in that paper bag?
What's in that bag?
Ginger ale is in that
paper
paper
citizen
bag.
Too? He a senior citizen too?
Right, ginger ale in this paper bag.
All right. Welcome to Doing Too Much. It's the show where we help you win by making you laugh. I'm your host, Eric Twiggs. Joining me is AK Free.
Hello, everyone. Cheers. Clink, 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 clink.
Nice.
That's
nice
a plain glass?
Yeah.
No. It's from Grace's. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know.
As in the Chinese restaurant?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
They have those glasses.
They do.
That you can take home?
They had them.
Right. Before AK showed up.
That's cute.
Was that acquired?
It's acquired. It's acquired. It's not a souvenir. It's not.
No.
You get it with the meal.
You just tell them you want to take it home and wash it yourself. You're gonna bring it.
That's
back.
it. I'm trying to help you cut down on your dishwasher.
That's it.
Well, for what you paid for that meal, you acquired that glass.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Shout out to Eric Watson, who's on the line. He says, yeah.
What's up, Eric Watson?
We missed you last week, and I think the week before.
Uh-oh. MIA.
Right.
Oh,
Glad to have you back.
Welcome back.
Also joining us is Sister Soldier.
Yeah. Got Twinkies left over.
Y'all, did y'all catch that live with her making Twinkies? It was hilarious.
Sister Soldier broke the internet. It broke now. She had so many views, and her little video went viral.
Oh, he's starting already. Starting already.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, Sister Soldier, like you had the most views of any of our shows. I looked on there, I said, who are all these people that's following this Twinkie affair?
Twinkie lady. Right.
She's like, yeah, but not on purpose. I didn't even know. Oops.
And they're just pushing buttons and charging herself.
Look, she was probably trying to stop it. Like, how you stop it? How you stop the live? You ever see that? How you stop? Am I still live? Let me.
That's right. Well, I knew it was something, right? Because we average about 150 or so views by our show, and I looked and it said Sister Soldier 900 views. I said, what in the world? None.
It was the Twinkies. It was the Twinkies. Don't be telling them I boosted the show. It was the Twinkies.
We need you to boost all the show.
Exactly.
Look, everybody should take turns.
The thing that's funny though about when you boost shows, it seems like you just get a bunch of followers in India. You have a bunch of
tell AK about that.
So you think you got some issues in your DM now. When the folks be hitting you from India, that's gonna be a totally different story.
They're like, Eric and Ted are the greatest. Oh my goodness.
we like them a lot. We like them a lot. That's what I'm telling you. So I'm gonna tell you.
She make Twinkie.
Yeah, shoot, we go out there, man. We probably get VIP treatment out there. They catch us at the airport.
Wouldn't it be funny that you go to India and you just get mobbed everywhere you go?
You're a star. You're a star in Dubai.
I like him. I like him a lot.
Notorious.
Put the ham sandwich down. Excuse me.
We have glass for you, AK. We have plenty of glass for you. Plenty of
glasses for you.
Plenty of glasses.
Plenty of glasses for you.
You gotta be careful when you boost. You pick up fans from around the world.
Yes. So
true.
Well, remember we had the young lady from Australia.
That's right.
Yeah.
Who had the joke?
Where she came from. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hopped on in.
Started out with jokes.
Yeah. So also joining us, the notorious TED.
Ooh, notorious.
Oh.
Oh.
Good evening, y'all. Good evening.
Can you get any more senior citizen? Can you?
He was in there. He was in that camera.
Yeah, everybody give me a hard time in the whole senior citizen thing, but can anyone on here honestly say they haven't received them AARP envelopes?
No, not now. We talked to that. Remember one show? I was like, I haven't got it yet. And
just because you don't open it don't mean you ain't get it.
Right. Look, and I'm thinking about getting a membership because I like the little trunk organizer.
I got one. Bomb. Oh
really?
Yeah, I get all the free gifts. Yeah.
Because do people really save money with AARP? Like I haven't heard anybody go, I just save hundreds of dollars. I haven't heard that.
Well, when you go to Denny's, you do get that 10% off your meal. I ain't even lying.
What is 10%?
What is 10%?
10% that you ain't paying.
They don't do number round you back on 10%.
Look, I don't care.
That's barely taxes. That's barely taxes.
Here, take it off. Take it off the top.
So Trey, what does it mean when AARP is sending you email? I'm asking this for a friend, but when they start sending you emails, what does that mean?
It's closing in.
Yeah.
If they start sending you registered mail where you got to sign for it, like they don't like we know that we here for you.
Just so you know.
Somebody said 10% is a lot to a Dollar Tree.
That's right, Eric. You best believe it. Yeah. I'm counting them coins.
Yeah, but so shout out to Bertha King, who's commenting. We got William Spruill. Good to see our regulars. I'm sure we're gonna have some others that'll be commenting. And don't forget to share the show.
Share the show, y'all.
This was Bring Two Friends Day.
Was
yes.
Did y'all bring y'all two friends?
Yep, I brought Eric and Sister Soda.
Oh, that don't count. That don't count. Those are my two friends.
I would mention some other two friends, but you already got your eye on me, Notorious, so I won't talk about the two friends.
Keep my eye.
Yeah, this is usually where the show starts to go left. We're just gonna keep.
What would a show be without it going left? Just
occasionally going left.
Look, but for real, y'all, leftover creations. I got some doozies. I ain't throw nothing away this year.
Okay.
Turkey sandwiches, day 1. Turkey chili, day 2.
Oh.
Turkey casserole. Turkey egg roll.
How big was this turkey?
What kind of Brontosaurus bird, Fred Flintstone,
Look, okay, this is what happens when you order
bedrock
turkey
bird.
and everybody says, "Oh, I think I'll just eat something else." So hardly anybody ate the turkey. How you have Thanksgiving like that? Nobody
No one ate the turkey. What did they eat if they didn't eat the turkey?
We had roasted chicken. We had crab cakes, salmon, tilapia. So we had all the other stuff is what got eaten. This traditional turkey.
Well, how big was the turkey? It still seems
it
like
was a little one. It was probably about maybe what 8-10 pounder. It wasn't that big.
But you did all that with that turkey?
Yeah, because that's how much meat was left. Yeah.
Why did Eric Watson turn into a white boy all of a sudden? With his hand up. What is that about? Like, where you been? Bleaching yourself since you left us?
Eric,
he's raising his hand.
I know. And he's white. Like
the soldier got biblical with that turkey. You fed the multitude with that turkey.
What'd you do with the bones? Did you do something with the bones?
Nah, I after I get down to like the ligaments and stuff, I'm done. I'm just dealing with the meat. I ain't trying to deal with all that extra. Nah, I'm not like that. That go in the trash. All that other garbage.
You want to make like a bone broth? You could have made a bone broth, and that would have been just
a bone broth.
Yeah.
I had to stop after a while. I was like,
When I say he never lets me down, when I say Timothy Jackson never lets me down, he never ever lets me down.
Well, he doesn't let me down either. Ever.
He said he got a personal invite, Sister Soldier.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, great. Maybe did I boost it that much?
No. I'm about to keep
why didn't they eat the turkey for real? Like for real, why didn't they eat that turkey?
Well, it did come from Boston Market. I did
and there we go. And then there's that.
It was already, yeah.
Then
well.
So you got eat the real home cooked stuff.
You got the turkey from Boston Market, but where you get the crab cakes and all the other stuff? They don't have that at Boston Market.
No, we that was all different places. Yeah, Costco, most.
Oh wait, in other words, you cook nothing.
Exactly.
You did a buffet from a bunch of different places.
Pretty
much.
She
had a smorgasbord.
It looked nice though. I had it set up really nice.
Oh, you put it on your own dishes and
and then I was wiping that sweat like this.
Did you have a hairnet on?
No.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
At least I had a bonnet on trying to look like
I missed that part. Yeah, I should have had the hairnet.
Did you not learn anything from me last week?
Yeah.
Right. Did you not learn anything?
I had the apron on though.
Oh, okay, but there you go.
So you all have to tell us in the chat about your Thanksgiving. Eric Watson, I know it was good over there.
Dry turkey.
I know it was good over there.
It was the vegan Thanksgiving
for it with her Twinkies.
Eric Watson. What was it? The vegan thing.
Did. Oh yeah. What's on the vegan menu for Thanksgiving? What was that?
Impossible turkey, impossible roast, impossible chicken, greens, cabbage, salad, beans. Ooh. I'm sure potatoes of all kind, stuffing of all kind.
Yeah.
Nothing made with any meat though. So, all the greens and stuff are gonna be made with broths and things like that.
And hopefully lots of gas X.
Yeah. And it looks like ham.
Oh.
It looks like ham.
Oh no. Nah.
It looked like he said y'all about to go in on vegans again.
We're not going there. I just gave the whole Thanksgiving vegan menu.
Yeah. That sounds interesting. That's my word. See?
I'm just curious. We're doing a Thanksgiving update. We kind of talked about this last time. If you're single, like how long should you be dating somebody before you bring them to a Thanksgiving dinner with family?
At least a year or two.
Year or two.
I don't know if it's a time as more so we have decided that this is going to be a go. And a go doesn't mean we get married, but like maybe we moved in together, You sent me a note. Do you like me? Can you go steady? Like it has to be. We had to have moved to a place where we know that we really want to make this a thing.
Because you're gonna be the talk. You're gonna be the talk of the dinner.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna be the talk of the dinner.
So what happened to that nice fella from last year?
Right.
What happened.
Right. Why you know
what happened? Because my mom can't keep her mouth closed. She don't tell everybody, so you know what happened. Or is this the fella from last year?
Right.
He looked different.
He looks very. It ain't the same one.
But see, the problem is when you have the older family members, they don't ask you, is it? Oh, hi, Joanna.
Right. This Tracy right here.
Right. Oh, she looks so much like the other girl.
Big Mama. She like, well, how many you gonna keep bringing around here?
Good Lord, how many girls you got?
How many?
I don't like this. I don't like the little thin one. I don't like the little thin one. She just sit around and watch people go back and forth to the kitchen. I like the little thick one. Yeah. The little one with the big head. I used to like her because she'll,
the one year you tried to swirl, you brought Helen, and she brought green beans that are sauteed because they don't cook their green beans for 10 hours like we do. Yeah. No. They saute them in some olive oil, and that's it. That's all you got.
I don't like the one that bought the fruit salad. I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like her. I don't like her at all. I didn't like the one with the sass mouth either. I didn't like the one with the sass.
I don't like the one that looked at me with a side eye. I'm about to knock her out.
Right.
And who was that heifer that wanted to just keep coming in my kitchen helping me? I don't need no help. Eric said, "Bring them all and prepare for the family jokes."
He said a month is all it takes. You ain't had a month anniversary and you bringing her in. Oh, you don't even know. You don't even know how to say her name right.
Exactly.
Okay, so what do you do if you dated somebody for a long time? Year or two, whatever. You thought this was going to be it. Y'all break up, but the family loved him or her. Yeah. And they invited them to Thanksgiving.
Oh, that would be a mess.
Awkward.
And didn't ask you whatever. They just invited them. But wait, the worst part is they come.
Yeah.
Like, seriously? You gonna come?
That's bad. That's bad.
We broke up.
I was hungry.
Who you mad at more? The family who invited them or the fact that you accepted the invitation?
Both.
Is it okay for your family to stay friends with your exes?
You don't have no choice. Because they're going to do
I think if it's like an ex-spouse and we have kids, no. But like an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, get up out of here.
You don't care if the family have them come over.
Wait,
See, just like
shutting down the strip club. Speaking of shutting down the strip clubs.
Right. You not just bust up in here and leave.
I know, right?
And then leave. Right. But yeah, I don't think it's wrong if you and like your ex-husband or wife divorced amicably or at least got to that point. We got kids in common. We liked him. We liked her. I think that's how it should be, actually. Yeah. I don't think just because you're divorced means we should have to be enemies. But just somebody you was dating and we don't have like, No.
I don't know. Some family members is not gonna let them go. They're like, girl, I like hanging out with her. She a good shopping buddy.
Well, go to the club, but not Thanksgiving or Christmas. Look, Eric said, get out of his family's house.
Right.
Yeah, no. And if it's a guy, they're like, look. I'm still waiting for him. He was doing some repair work around my house. Don't get rid of him.
Right. Don't mess that up. True. Girl, he do good housework. He do good stuff around the house.
That's true. Or he's a good mechanic or something. He changes my oil for $25.
And then that make the new guy feel bad.
Like, he don't do nothing. Look, he sautés his string beans. He
can't help you put a cabinet together with the numbers. He can't help you put a cabinet together with the numbers.
He contracts the work out.
Right. He told you're in bad shape then.
Our old school relatives, they want somebody that's gonna get their hands dirty like Grandpappy did and all that, and your Uncle Joe.
They don't even mind if you come to Thanksgiving with your hands looking a little oily. They're like, he worked.
So after dinner, can you go look under my hood? Because I heard something nice.
Well, dinner ain't ready anyway. Let me go on out here and look under the hood. That's why we like him. Look at him. He got all those clothes. He's sliding all up under the car. Change the oil.
Right.
Looks like somebody got a sweet gift in the mail.
Hey, I just appreciate this sizzling bacon.
Does it taste like bacon? It's salty.
It's salty. It tastes like bacon.
It tastes like bacon.
Okay, long as you
It tastes like
say.
It tastes like bacon. It tastes like bacon that you get from a diner off of a road trip.
Oh, stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Highway
you know
50. Highway 50.
This Highway 50 bacon. This ain't
Yes.
no
Highway
deep
50
cut,
bacon.
Yes.
deep cut applewood smoke. This ain't that. This
That's
is
what they got.
It's not Cracker Barrel bacon. It's not
this
Cracker
ain't
Barrel.
Cracker Barrel bacon.
No.
It's Highway 50 bacon. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Highway 50. Yeah, Highway 50 bacon.
He painted the picture. He said, "This is not thick cut maple." I was like, "Man, I'm about to go get me some
Somebody that
bacon."
didn't grow up on pork. That's somebody
that's
that
a
didn't
real-
grow up on pork.
That thick cut maple bacon.
And yet
Oh,
it's Dollar
gotta spit it
Dollar Tree sunflower seeds, Eric Watson. Yes.
There you go.
There's
And
somebody
he's
who
enjoying it for $1.
fell in love
Okay.
with bacon after he got liberated.
That's
That's
right.
right. That's right. That's right.
Hey,
And you got a cup that spit the seeds, the shells in. Very good.
hey, Keita.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
So help me out. Since this is the perfect time for us to talk about this. So there's a girl, Felicia Moore, who's running for mayor in Atlanta. Did she really say she was going to close down the strip clubs?
Cut all chicken wings out. Niggas can't get no more
She didn't
chicken
say
wings
that.
past 12 o'clock.
Huh?
Yes,
She
she
didn't
did.
say that. She didn't
Yes,
say
she did. Yes, she did.
What?
We
And
need to see footage because we're looking at stories that said that was planted. She didn't say that. Really say that she was going to shut down strip clubs.
They knew how to mess her votes up.
And she said clubs last call gonna be like 1:30.
Oh, so it's not that she said she was going to shut them down. She was going to give them new hours, which means you might as well shut them down.
Might as well shut them down. Yeah.
First of
Some
all,
of
the
the
strip clubs,
folks just getting there at 1:30.
Right.
especially when
Now-
they're taking the Uber Blacks.
Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody.
First of all, the strip clubs are not serving wings right now. They're serving thighs. Ain't nobody serving wings right now.
No, they got wings. They just little. They just little.
Because if I see one more restaurant talking about we offering thighs, I'm like, is it really that bad in the
Yeah.
world?
Now these
Chicken
see,
wings.
these-
What wings are those?
these are non-steroid wings. The steroids ain't had enough time to really activate. So these
Little Tweety Bird.
these
wing.
what chicken wings supposed to look like.
That's tight. That's so tight.
Big old muscular looking chickens with a big old wing.
That ain't what it's supposed to look like for real. They're the steroid wings. These are non-steroid wings.
Non-steroid wings.
So that means they're healthy, right?
I mean, are we really concerned about health in the United States? I don't think so. Give me the thick shit, bro.
Look, we'll deal with that later. Give me the thick wings now.
I can run that off.
That's hilarious.
Now, I will say this. I did a pretty good job of during this campaign season positioning myself with Andre, Cassine, and Felicia.
Mm.
And one of my reasonings for hoping maybe Cassine would win is that they do this mayor's ball in Atlanta. When I say I know that party was gonna be lit.
So who won? The Andre guy won.
Andre won.
So you going? You going to the
We
ball?
good. That's what
Absolutely.
He's like,
I
oh,
can't know. I got
So stack your Uber Black chips.
Look.
Victoria.
You heard me say we
No, you
good.
gotta get a driver that night.
We good. Right.
Felicia,
Right.
now Felicia party would have been over at 10:30. I'm not going to that.
oh, wow. That must
She's
have
smart. Let me tell you, Felicia is smart. She is a hard worker. Atlanta is a different beast. I don't think that Afro would have made it past 1 year. You can't have a teeny weeny Afro in Atlanta and think you're gonna tell these niggas what to do. Not in Atlanta.
Stacey
gotta be
Abrams has an afro.
No, that's a thick, healthy, Soul Train afro right there. She had old Thelma and Louise afro.
She need to let it grow out some more. Okay.
Grow out.
Shit.
Yeah, she need to blow out. That should look like mine. No, she's a sweetheart, and she's worked so hard for the city. I know she wanted it, but
she'll do some good. She'll do some
next
good.
time.
Some good.
Had time to grow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. She just exactly late as how like if we didn't go into overtime, the other team would have won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was in these overtime moments where that stuff leaked, how she was closing down the clubs, how she was doing this, she was doing that. Wow. And right before then, it also leaked that she was being supported by a Trump racist on video. And they got it on video. And the dude was like, we ain't never had a good mayor in Atlanta. This will be our first good mayor. And da-da-da-da. That killed her right there.
Now that should have killed her more than the
wings
right because you're a sister coming after a sister. Don't nobody want to hear that.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Nobody want to hear that.
Yeah.
Wow. That killed her right there. But I mean,
I want you to run next time though, man. Because I'm telling you, I can just see you as the mayor.
Bro, you know what I'll do different if I ran again?
What? Yeah.
And I say this at different parts of my life. I would keep it way more 100. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool. Like I can go as Felicia Moore says, from the streets to the suites. Like I can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not that I should have been more street, but I should have broke it down on a more elementary level for people.
Yeah.
And when you talk I get to talking political because I watch TV. You know what I'm saying? And one day my wife was like, yo, what you talking about? Like, break that down.
That's it.
Like, bro, you saying a bunch of words, bro. Like, break that down for me.
Yeah.
And it was later in the process, but like everybody has started maturing by this point. I wish I would have had that in the beginning. Because even by the time in which I recognized that it was too high level, I probably would have got it even on a more simpler level for people. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, folks, our kids can't read. What's up?
Okay. That's simple. Yeah.
That's
plain and simple.
That's
you know
real.
What I'm saying?
One of my boys, he had a couple political positions in state of Maryland, and he would always come to me when he wanted something. He'd be like, "Man, look, Ted," and he started saying all this stuff, and I would just be listening to him. Man, what are you saying, man? Just get to the bottom line. He just kept saying all this stuff, so I kept talking. And I said, no. I said, okay, man, come on, just give it to me. He said, man, I need $10,000. And I said, oh, that's what you need? $10,000? Yeah. Man, why you didn't just say that?
Why you didn't say that from the beginning?
No, I ain't got it. But at least we could have saved each other some time. I would have been frustrated trying to figure out what you. No.
Hey, look, I said.
You just came right out the gate, man. Save me some time. You could use them language that all that political jargon someplace.
I literally said in my head, "Oh shit! Did I not ask Ted for money if he giving people $10,000?"
No.
Like maybe I could have run this race. I don't think I called enough people.
Yeah.
If you run,
I was about to run for mayor.
Right.
You running for the school
giving out $10,000.
Trying to help the children so they could be better educated, and you thought you were supposed to talk the sweets to your constituents?
Yes and no. There's some conversations that you have in front of people, in front of large crowds, in which you gotta be seen. You gotta seem like you put together, because if you always with the rah-rah, then they'll say you're unfit. You can't be worked with. You know what I'm saying? So, I towards the end, I remember I was at this white lady house and it was beautiful. Like it was like I ain't never seen no backyard like this. Like it was like nice, and they was giving out the money. Man, I pulled a group of dudes to the side, and one dude asked me a question, and I said, "I'm gonna give you the political answer," and I said, "I think it's about time I start giving out the real answer, though." And I gave out the real answer, and he was like, "Damn. How much more do you need?"
Wow.
Because it was so real, because he ain't never heard it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like he heard it from the political way. He ain't never heard it break down like that.
Yep. So that's your next campaign. Keep it 100.
That's it.
That's gonna be the slogan. Keep it 100.
Key Dog keeps it 100. That's
So right now they're trying to develop a TV show, a local TV show. It's called Kedar in the Community, where I just go to each hood and just ask each hood what they need and see how we can make sure it happens.
There you go.
That's
You ever notice how we always somehow circle back to his Hollywood days? Anybody ever notice that? Nobody ever noticed that? Yeah, because when I was doing this pilot, you know, and how you ever notice how he always
when I was a troop leader, when I was a Boy Scouts troop leader,
like he always want to make sure I'm from the South, and I'm a little, I got my 15 kids and my wife adopted. Like, if you don't know by now, his wife is adopted. Clearly, you haven't been watching the show.
Right.
But if you've been watching the show, you also know that this fool. He done acted, he done produced, he done directed. Yeah. He hanging out with Tyler Perry. So now you saw how he just kind of slipped in there. He about to do a reality show. Y'all ever notice how he only so it must be coming up soon because that's how he slid in. It ain't that campaign home.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's all right. That's my favorite brother.
First it was because he needed some campaign money. Now it's because he needed us to
y'all
know the
see? Oh, y'all can't see it.
Y'all
ever notice that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
Crystal just showed up and she said she was in a 2.5 hour meeting. I hope that wasn't virtual.
Look, before we leave this thing about literacy, these are 2 face masks. I'm gonna put it up real. Can y'all see that?
Yes.
Okay, and this is the other one.
Okay.
Now, do y'all know what team this is supposed to be? Wait, let me see if I can get it right.
The Washington football
team.
Okay, what's missing?
A logo?
I
don't know. What's that? It's all in white. I don't know. What's missing? It looked like the WA is missing. It's like I just see
the WA and the S.
So it's the Ashington football team?
The Ashton football team.
I ordered this off of Amazon, y'all.
They got you.
They got me.
They got you.
And then when I put a comment about how I like the product, and I said, obviously, a toddler who can't spell made these.
Are you serious?
They came after me and said, give them a break. I didn't give you a break. This wasn't free.
You need to send that. I would send that back. The Ashington football team.
I am so done.
The Ashington football team. That's hysterical.
I look like I'm a straight up idiot.
The Inkton. First they took our logo. First they took our logo. Now they done took the wash out of it.
This ain't. I wish it came from Dollar Tree, Eric Watson, because that's all it's worth. $1.
Oh, that is. You have got to take pictures of that and post that on social media. Nobody would believe that.
They got me, y'all.
Nobody would believe that story. Not one person would believe that story.
Okay,
that's hysterical. Are you sure that the W and
ain't nowhere to be
on the inside? It's not on the inside. Maybe it's on the
nowhere.
Hilarious.
Hey, kiddo, how was Thanksgiving, man?
Bro, I cooked the turkey, bro.
Okay. What'd you do?
Man. So
this one.
No, we're not gonna be sitting through all of this.
This country.
I know.
We're not gonna be doing that.
So my wife, we normally go to LA. And my wife's mom
Y'all
always
notice how
does
he
it.
always, you know how he always
We never go to LA for Thanksgiving. Other people going to North Carolina, South Carolina.
Right. We going to Meemaw's house.
We in Hollywood.
Right.
We
Okay,
not at Big Mama's house. We at Petite Mom. Mom's house in Vegas.
So her mom always does it. You know what I'm saying? So this was our first time hosting Thanksgiving here. So my wife wanted to make sure it mimicked her mom's Thanksgiving. Ooh. And it was so beautiful because it was like a passing of the torch. So like they was on FaceTime going through recipes. She was showing her the consistency of things, and it was amazing. It was a beautiful moment. Wow. But I asked my wife, I said, well, who gonna do the turkey? She said, I am. She said, I'm gonna do the turkey. I said, no, I'm gonna do the turkey. There's no way, it gotta be like my mama turkey. I said,
Her mama that's in LA.
Hold on. Listening. Go ahead, kiddo.
Look.
Blink. You need some help.
Somebody slip a bird in this back door for me, please.
Say no more. Say no more.
So I say, you know what?
His mama, he was like, "Look, mama, just have can you get an extra? Bring over a turkey, and can you just cook this extra turkey for me?"
You know what I'm saying? So I like in compromising marriage, she let me do the turkey.
All right.
So like thawed it out one day, brined it, took the spine out, brined it real good for a day. Yeah. Oh. And then next day seasoned it up, buttered, injected it, put that thing in, and then boom.
What?
We ain't had no more left. Like people was eating the wings. They was eating the wing part. They was like, we ain't had no more turkey left.
Oh dang.
Yeah, it was good.
Someone said spoken just like a politician.
They would spread. Look, they would spread turkey. He had a turkey spread and put it on Ritz crackers. It was so good.
Come here. Hey, look. She said, "I popped in to see what kind of story you tell it."
Come in. We want to see.
Hey. Was that story true? Was the story true?
Doctor.
They said, "Was the story true?"
Well, can they hear me? No.
Yes, we can hear you.
It was for sure a team effort. He definitely seasoned, brined, injected.
Okay.
All of the above. What he is
when
missing
he said
all of that flavor.
What is missing?
For sure, just burnt right the shit off. Had he not been suggested and told that you need to cover the turkey with foil while you're cooking, because if not, the heat makes all that butter and season just
go away.
Evaporate away.
It does.
It does. Turkey without covering it with foil. Like,
I don't know. You from the South. You said you didn't want that bougie turkey from LA. So
hey, look. You just see how Keto shifted the camera over. Like, okay. like, look. I just said, look.
Ixnay on the oil A, okay?
Right.
They ask all that.
But it's just, so I did the turkey, the chicken wings, and the Brussels sprouts. All three bangs. She did everything else and killed it. My mom even passed the torch to it. My mom said, "I'm no longer cooking Thanksgiving in Atlanta if you're here."
Wow.
So it was cool.
Big. That's big time.
It was big. It was great. Sweets. We had enough sweets for everybody forever.
Wow. I love it.
That's when you do it. Everybody leave the house with a cake.
Yeah. Look.
We ain't had no leftovers.
Everybody leave with a whole cake?
We didn't have no leftovers. We did not have any leftovers. My wife woke up the next day and wanted to cook breakfast. I said, breakfast? No, we finna go eat some more Thanksgiving food. That's what we do.
You ain't had none?
We ain't had none.
How many people you have at your house, 50?
About 16.
Oh, they ate. Wow.
They ate. Wow. That food was good. She killed it.
That's good.
Eric, what else we got, Eric?
Yeah, so the next thing we need to talk about this thing with Chris Cuomo. He got suspended from CNN for helping his brother.
What?
CNN ain't playing that. Look at here. You work for us. You're not no lawyer, and you definitely not no lawyer for your brother who done harassed all these. You understand the cancel culture? If CBS could get rid of Charlie Rose when he's 150, what makes you think you're not getting rid of your 40-year-old behind? What he wasn't thinking? See, that's what you get when you arrogant. If we gonna send blind, crippled, and crazy Bill Cosby to the jail, what makes you think that your brother's not gonna get shut down and we don't want to be affiliated with that? Oh yeah, he was just stupid. He was just stupid.
But how do you not help your brother though?
Yeah,
you can't not help your brother.
Yes, you can. You go, I can't help you. However, if you were to get some help, this is the kind of help that you would need. Like there's all kind of ways to script. You wasn't thinking.
You gotta be a little more savvy.
I just a tad, just a tad.
Yeah. I feel like I'm at the dinner table with my parents. I don't know what y'all talking about.
You know what you're talking about.
For real?
So Chris Cuomo on
CNN.
Because you was too busy trying to save the strip clubs and the wings. You wasn't watching the news. He's like, I got bigger fish to fry.
So they
in this case, wings. So
they're trying to say Chris Cuomo was assisting his brother.
No, they're not trying to say that. They have documentation
assisting him in what?
Defense.
In his defense, and his access to information was leveraging that, and so now they've suspended him indefinitely. So now both of them without their money.
Right, no job.
Oh no, the Cuomo's got money. He's fine.
They got money, but they just don't have no job.
You got to say, and it wasn't that he violated a CNN policy that said you cannot service as whatever your capacity is when you work for us. So he violated a policy, and then he lied about how much he was involved. So duh. I guess you do better if you were just pleasuring yourself on camera, because that person got their job back.
But Tubin did get a job back.
Tubin got a job back.
Jeffrey Tubin is gainfully employed.
But y'all got to see that though, Sister Soldier. I don't know if you saw when Tubin came back, he had to do an official apology, like as an interview, and so the person that interviewed him recapped everything.
Wow.
You did this, you did. He's shaking his head. I mean, he's probably like, this is one of the most embarrassing things I've ever had to deal with in my life. But when this hour's over, the millions will be back.
I'm gonna be back.
I'm gonna be back up in here.
So he had to do his apology with both hands in the camera.
And he did the apology on TV, and he didn't even get caught on TV. This was on a Zoom call.
I know, right?
And they just did that to him. Look, I bet you the wife has something to do with that. The wife was like, look at here. Make him apologize to the whole world.
Everybody.
We're embarrassing his family like that. William, the state's attorney. I don't know. The state's attorney gave the information to CNN. I don't know how, but that's what it said. The state's attorney.
He pissed somebody off.
Arrogance.
It's always.
He didn't pay somebody off.
There you go.
Yeah,
look, he probably didn't pay, and it's always the simple person you didn't pay. He probably didn't pay the little bike messenger. You know how you hire the little bike messengers to take your stuff? He's like, you just a little bike messenger. You ain't gonna.
I got you. All right.
I got some messages.
I got your little bike messenger.
I'm 22 and I'm on TikTok, and I really don't understand none of this anyway. So here you go. That's what happened.
I got your bike messenger. Send.
Right.
So I think the thing that we all have to remember is there's always a snitch.
Always.
No matter what you say, oh man, I know he not gonna say nothing. Let it get tight.
Mm-hmm.
So Eric said, wouldn't you help your brother? Now, this is a tricky question. How close am I to my brother? Because everybody ain't close to their brother. Just because you're my brother don't mean
that's true.
Right.
There's a spectrum. There's, what's my measurement of love for my brother? Because some brother, I'm like, hell no, I'm not helping you. Mm-hmm.
You still owe me money. So
Right.
And you've been getting in trouble since we were 6. So mama tried to help you and you sent her to her early grave. Nah, I can't help.
And I still
what is the relationship with the brother?
Yeah, I got the burn mark from getting hit with the iron.
Right. Are we talking frat brother? Are we talking blood brother? Or are you talking you my BFF like a brother? Like I have all kind of, how do you define brother? You know how you try to get out of stuff? How are we defining brother?
That's it. Just like a brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, they are close, which means they both at home watching CNN at this point.
Analyzing the show.
Yeah. And now he can hire him full time. And it's not like, he had a slew of lawyers. It's not like his brother was his only lawyer. He has a whole team.
But that's the one. But that's the one we want. That's the one right there. That's a better story.
Yeah.
So now we all at home chilling. Me, you, pops. The only one mad is mom.
Mom cooking.
Yeah, the only one mad is mom because she's like, your father was a dog, not a son.
Look
it's
at
just
you.
a matter of time. Yeah.
Look at you.
Now both of y'all have lost your job because of him. Because of him.
Right. I thought better of you. I did think better.
Hey, did y'all hear?
Or she's really just saying, now both of y'all are at home.
Right.
A mess.
Because the Cuomo brothers are not married, I don't think.
They're not. No, Chris is because
I think Chris is.
COVID at the same time. I remember that whole scenario.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Andrew is
giving him the side eye like.
Right.
Did
remember when you on quarantine? Well, guess what? You on quarantine again.
And those are the people I want to talk. I want to talk to the wives. I want to talk to like Camille Cosby. I want to talk to like Mrs. Cuomo. Like I want to talk to the wives.
I want to talk to Mrs. Tubin.
Mrs. Tubin, yes, these are the people. These are the people that should be on the interview. Like that's Gail King. Get on that. Like,
how do you explain that?
What the funny part about it though is when you come home and she just sitting there waiting in the living room. AK, please give us Jeffrey Tubin's wife's look on her face when he came home. What was it like?
Okay, this is mine. Mine is.
So how was your day?
How was she swinging in the tree in the chair waiting for him though?
That was it.
And there's no warmth in her voice. It's the hello. How was your day? I was watching CNN.
Right.
Yeah, and that's when the eyes go big.
Right.
You just a zooming. I hear.
You just
zoom.
So this what you do when I take the kids to school? You don't have enough sense to press leave meeting. How many times have I showed you this button right here?
That's
how many times?
That's practice.
And you was doing this in my good chair? You did this in the good chair? On the
have
good
you lost your mind? Have you lost? We don't have no plastic on that chair.
We don't. You couldn't even do this in your own office. You had to do it out here in the living room.
Where the grandbabies be playing.
Where the grandbabies
play. Little nasty self.
Nasty self. And she can't live it down because CNN made him apologize to the whole world.
Everybody know. All the
everybody know. Oh, that was a very interesting Thanksgiving. The first Thanksgiving after that, everybody like, did he cook anything?
Right.
Did he touch anything?
Right. I don't want any of them mashed, them famous mashed potatoes, those smash mash. We don't want none of them famous smash mash.
Nothing.
No,
like, nah, I'm good.
We're not shaking hands. Look, when he went to hug somebody like this.
I'll touch it.
They could be like, I'm going over my boy Kedar's house. I'm not coming up to we're going over there.
You're giving COVID handshakes all day.
But there's always that one person that's your ally. That's the person that's gonna be like, so what kind of product do you use? Because I, definitely doing it for me no more. So what?
Coconut oil.
There's always that one person that's your ally. They all in it. They okay with it. They like, so
Eric, you better go to the next one.
Right. They always like, ooh, the living room, huh? I was just staying in the bathroom, but okay, the living room.
Take your laptop right on in there.
Right. There's always that one person. It's always that one person that's your ally.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. But just think about it. He had to come in there and do about a half an hour. And y'all look this up. He did about a Jeffrey Tubin apology to CNN. He had to do about a half an hour of just intense questioning. Then after that, she was like, okay, are you ready to get back to the news? He was like, absolutely. And he's like, they went to news and they never come back up again.
That's because wifey was like, you better figure out what you're going to do. They want me to apologize. I'm not apologizing. You not.
Right.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. Yeah, it's like when they, in the football, when they put you in the pit. Oh, you gonna take them hits. Yes, you are. You're gonna get in the pit, and you're gonna get hit.
Let me find out you Googled this reference.
Yeah, I mean, what is a pit? What's a football pit?
Soldier went back to Pee Wee League, put you in the pit.
What is a pit?
I used to have to take my child to football practice. And
he did not want to go to practice for nothing.
Sound like remember the Titans.
That's when you got to get down there and hit.
Get in the pit. Everybody gonna hit you in the pit.
That's right.
That's what they do. They hit.
Yes. Yes.
You tackled it.
You're gonna get down in that pit.
That's right.
And get tackled for no reason.
That was it.
You're gonna get hit.
My sister Soldier, do the hit one more time. Look at this face. That's real. That's a football mom right there.
Never heard of anything like
you
that.
better come out with some blood or something, a cut, something.
That's a football mom right there.
Go. You gotta go.
All right, Keita.
Gotta go.
All right, we see you at Christmas.
Later.
No, I'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Later.
That is funny. She said that.
Yeah, I'll see y'all next. I'll tell y'all how my trip to Jamaica went.
All right.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
I did.
Always Boston. Always Boston.
Really? Bye.
Tell you how my trip to Jamaica.
He's doing it.
Everybody told me they went to Pittsburgh. He talking about Jamaica.
He was like, we were gonna go to LA,
right.
But we
decided to stay in our house in the Hamptons and
we passed the torches and carrying on. Like you ever know? Like it's hard to follow Keita on his family stories. You'd be like, this was a real hallmark moment. I don't. How do you follow that with just?
I was like, I went to Northeast DC, but that's not the same.
That was it. That was Thanksgiving. I was in Arlington.
Yeah.
Right.
Look, I went to the kitchen and to the dining room. That's
it.
And watch somebody make Twinkies. Like that was the highlight.
That was the highlight. Sister Soldier, tell us about the Twinkies.
Okay, look. AK had to help me out. I forgot, was it Eric or somebody else was on it, and of course Tim Jackson. But anyway,
and of course, you made it sound like Tim Jackson better been on there. Like, of course.
But my point was the instructions that came with the pan from Dollar Tree left out the filling instructions. So I had to Google that. And I didn't have the right utensil. So AK helped me with putting a bag and putting the stuff in it and then putting a hole. And I used the chopstick.
He don't cook. Like, I really thought she was exaggerating on shit when she said he don't cook. If I had a quarter for every time she said, well, we just going to make this work. We just gonna make this work. We just gonna have to make this work. I was like,
that's how we roll up in here. If you eating up in here, it's gonna be an experiment.
Lord have mercy.
I'm telling you.
And then she couldn't get the frost, the filling inside the thing. So we would just like ice it. Just go ahead and ice it like a real cake.
Just ice it. But the top actually looks like a Twinkie. See?
Wow.
And they were actually good. I was surprised. They were good.
Yeah.
But now, this is a week later. They said it don't last over a day. So I'm not even going to venture out. And
look, it doesn't even look old. It just looks like, something that doesn't mold, that's not good for you. If you have something that doesn't mold, that's not good for you.
It don't go bad.
But it worked out. I did succeed. The pans did work. And yes.
Did they survive? Are they just a one use? Just one hit, one
time. They're only $1, but you get two for $1.
Oh, yes. I remember that. She didn't spray the pan. I was like, did you spray the pan? I'm tight for the spray pan. She like,
nah, I forgot
spray the pan. Look, she reading and cooking. She like,
I know. And then the mixer was like it was a mixer from the devil. That thing was moving so fast, and I was like, what?
You could tell somebody don't cook. You could tell she's not exaggerating.
No, I'm not
exaggerating.
I'm not. Yeah, but I survived. So it does work. Whoever wants to venture out, because I heard there's a recall on Tasty Cakes. So you might want to start making your own.
Make your own stuff. Make your own product. Your own truth.
That's so sad. Why is there a recall on Tasty Cakes?
They said it's got some kind of particles in there. They haven't identified what they are, but they're in the crumpets the cupcakes, and it was another one. So I'm like, see, make the Twinkies yourself. You'll be all right.
First of all, Tasty Cakes is one of those things that have no expiration. Like, you ever notice that Tasty Cakes will just sit in your pantry like forever? You're like,
still good.
Still good. Still
moist. Still moist.
And see, your indicator
had it since 96. That thing is still moist.
But you know what?
You go in your child's book bag, and it's a Tasty Cake from 3rd grade. They about to graduate. You're like, what in the world?
What is that? But you should know something wrong because they don't spell the word cake right. So you should know something wrong.
They get it from the same place where you get your Washington football mask from.
Right. Ashington.
Inkton.
There was no wash. It was just Inkton.
You had one job, right?
That was it.
That's it.
Yeah, one job.
That was it.
Washington. That's it. You ain't got to put no logo. Just Washington.
It was probably made by a Dallas Cowboy fan. That's probably.
I don't know, but this is just pitiful. I want my money back.
Yeah, send it back. Send it back, because that's just terrible. It's not like it was crooked or whatever. I mean, the whole half of the word.
And missing.
The wash dude was sick that day.
Still gotta go on. You make them masks. Make them masks.
You still gotta make the donuts.
They gotta make them masks.
They'll never know.
I gotta make my Christmas money.
They'll never notice.
But like, what would you say to somebody? Let's say, Ted, you're at the game and somebody got a Ashington mask on. Like, what do you say to them?
Well, see, what's going to happen though is the person, they know that they got the mask on. So when you get close, you're gonna be like you're gonna be turning your head all the time, like you're gonna be moving real quick, right? Because you don't want nobody to see.
What's on the other side?
What is that? Usually moving. I'm good.
What is that on the other side of it?
They got the nerve to have their name on there. FOCO.
Oh, they got that right.
FOCO.
That's it.
Did they ever spell that? No.
Don't get nothing FOCO.
FOCO. I don't know what FOCO is.
Well, you could take it back to Kohl's and send it back. Just go ahead and print off your return receipt, and Kohl's will send it back.
Yes, ma'am. And get my 15% off my next Kohl's purchase.
That's it. That is that is just a travesty. That is.
Did we talk about? I know we didn't talk about Rihanna. You know, they gave her an acknowledgement. She's the most excellent. What is it? Out in Barbados?
She's the national hero. Yeah, national hero of Barbados.
The national hero of Barbados.
Yeah, what does that mean?
And the lady, the person that gave the dignitary that gave it the award said, "We want you to continue to shine like a diamond," or whatever she said, like the song. I said,
okay, first of all, she's the prime minister or the leader of Barbados. So now she's not just a lady. So there's that.
Yeah.
But if you weren't looking, she sounds just like a man. Like, I was listening, she talks like this. She has like she's a baritone. Like, if she was in the choir, she'd be a baritone. Oh yeah. If you didn't hear her, you need to go hear her. She's not tenor. She baritone. She
baritone. Yeah. Like the Temptations when they say,
"We want you to continue to shine like a diamond." And work. Like, I was just like, ooh, like her. Like, as a dude, can you date a woman? Be married to a woman whose voice is that deep like yours? Like I couldn't date a man that's a soprano. Like, I can't. Like this. Like, you talk as a soprano. Not that you like a Temptation. You can sing like falsetto.
Right.
I'm talking like you talk. That's your voice.
So not a Philip Bailey soprano.
No.
Not a Philip, just a normal voice, like a Mike Tyson.
Just a normal voice. Just a normal voice is a soprano.
Yeah, you can't do it.
I can't date you if you talk like that. So as a dude, I'm like, can dudes?
No, your voice is you got a deep voice.
I love you, baby.
Yeah,
I love you, baby.
What you doing?
Right. I'm like,
what you doing? Me sound like one of my boys. I can't do it.
What up?
What?
Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Right. You're like, well,
why you keep jumping?
What's up, boo? What's up, boo?
Like, we both can't be baritones.
No.
One of us has to be at least an alto. Like, one of us has to be at least an alto. But I'm like, and can you imagine being all romantic? And she's like, "Come here, Big Papa." I I can't. It's just weird. It's just weird.
Yeah.
But not to take, I don't know what a national hero is. And you know, Eric, she does a lot for Barbados. She's very, very close to her country. So I can't be dismissive about all she does.
They had a picture of somebody. I don't know who it was. It was in front of her and looking right into her breast. You see that? It was hilarious. He was like looking right into her like this. I guess he was giving her the award or whatever. Because I guess she was like this tall. He was like right here, but he was looking right there. He was like, "You're my hero too." Like,
right.
You're my hero.
Right.
Aww.
And we appreciate the two of you. Yes.
That's right.
Absolutely. So yeah, she's a national. What does that mean?
Is it a paying position?
I don't know. Like I was like, she couldn't get like ambassador or something. That
Wouldn't that be something, man? I got an award today as a national hero.
A national hero.
That's serious.
That's very serious.
Is it?
That doesn't sound like you went to war or something. How you gonna be the hero? How you be a hero? You wasn't in the military or nothing? You be a hero?
Right.
You're not qualifying for no Purple Heart or nothing.
You ain't saved nobody from jumping off of nothing.
Nothing.
You a hero.
Get a cape? Like, you know, a cape like
something.
Like something.
Maybe does she get an office or a cubicle? So when she's home at Barbados, she can go into the office? Or is it just like a plaque? Do you just get like a plaque and you put it next to all your Grammys or your $1 billion plaque, like the plaque that says you hit $1 billion? Like,
but think about that though. She's I guess a billionaire now.
She's a billionaire now.
She's a hero.
She is a hero.
And she hot to death. Boy, did she just
and she's hot to death.
Oh my God.
So what man can handle her?
You have to be a very confident.
This guy here was sure would try. This guy.
Right. You're like, let me audition. You're like, let me get this audition. Let me just get an audition.
Well, AK, let me say something. If y'all think that Kedar be dropping stuff, if I was dealing with Rihanna, y'all couldn't tell me nothing. Nothing, man. I be coming on the show like Kedar. I be coming on the show like in the middle of the show, 40 minutes in. I'm like, look, y'all know.
I had to go.
I got a hero. I got to cater to. I got a hero.
Hero, want to talk to me, so I had to see what she needed.
Yeah. I was on the phone with a billionaire. A billionaire hero. I was on the phone with a billionaire hero.
But some guys said they couldn't deal with that, like with women making like a lot of money like that. I'm gonna tell you who don't.
Right.
This guy
I'm very confident in myself. I'm very confident in myself.
This guy right here is cool with Eric Watson and Timothy. Look, I ain't got a problem with it.
Let me tell you, if my wife became a billionaire tomorrow,
Eric Watson's still a white boy though.
That's it.
He just gonna stay a white boy the whole show. Like he's
got a little emoji there with his head.
Oh, you raised his hand.
Oh my God.
And what's so ridiculous about that is if you follow him on social media, he's this big, bulky, black guy, but you got this little white boy handwriting. Like, what is happening right now? I don't understand it. It's such a contrast. It's throwing me off. It's such a contrast.
Hilarious.
It's such a contrast.
Hilarious.
Yeah. So I think you should go for it with Rihanna. I think you should.
Yeah, check it out. See, if she's available.
Any of y'all got to hook up. Give her my number, whatever.
Oh.
Put it in the chat.
Oh,
put it in the chat, whatever.
Yeah.
I just always believed when I was single, you had to shoot your shot.
I say go for it. I say go
shoot your shot.
Let me try.
I think you
let me tell y'all, if y'all was looking on TMZ and y'all said,
that look like
Rihanna got another man. Is that Phil? Let me tell you something. You talk about, I'll be grinning, my face be hurting. My face be hurting. I'll be smiling so hard. Oh, this will be crumbled up. This will be broken.
As it should.
So you wouldn't better tell me nothing. Nothing. No family member, no co-worker, nobody from church. Nobody.
Going back to the show. What show? That little show that only get 900.
I'm with the
$10 boost at that. Nah,
I'm with the hero. I'm with the hero.
The billionaire hero, not just a hero, a billionaire hero. Look, she gonna have him modeling her Fenty lingerie. He gonna be like, with pleasure.
Yeah. I don't normally do this, but
I'll do it for you.
Since you're a billionaire hero, Why not?
I got
Man,
you.
that would be nice.
Why not?
He'd be like this.
Right.
With his feet up on the phone.
Sister Soldier, as much as I'd love to be with the hero, I would never do that pose that you just did.
Look, Timothy said you're gonna be under her umbrella. Yeah, he gonna be working. He gonna be working.
Oh my goodness!
Yes.
No way.
And you remember she young and vibrant, so you gonna make sure you get your prescriptions. Okay.
You had to work.
Get your prescription.
Get your prescription. Get the cataract out your eye. Get
Make
your
sure you got
prescription.
your
Remember, she a young feisty thing now, and she an islander, so you make sure you can
Boy,
handle.
y'all got my face hurting here. I'm just.
I'd be like, "Hey, man, what happened to you on the podcast? What happened?" Oh yeah, Rihanna said I couldn't do it. Yeah.
She said, "Man, I had to mix that thing, man." She said, "To cut it. Yeah, to cut it."
Got it.
Forget that little show. Forget that little show. We got.
She said that doesn't align with my brand anymore.
Yeah.
Eric, look, man, don't take out.
You might still do. He's gonna be too exhausted. If Key wore him out in a weekend, can you imagine what Rihanna would do to him in 24 hours?
Yeah, let me tell you something.
They're gonna be dead. We're gonna be going to his funeral.
Let me tell you something. For about 3-4 hours with Keita in Atlanta. Yeah, if there's anything like that.
Yeah, she gonna have you worn out.
Yeah,
she gonna have you worn out.
That is too funny.
Maybe look, we'll be at the funeral and talk about he died very happy.
He was smiling.
My face, I still be smiling.
Mm-hmm.
I still be smiling.
Mm-hmm. You know how the old people walk over the casket? But he looked good. He looked happy.
He looked like himself.
He looked like himself.
Why they always say that? He sure do look like himself. Well, who are they supposed to make him look like?
Sometimes some of them undertakers mess you up. Sometimes them funeral homes.
Who's supposed to look like?
I know, right?
Got him looking like, had somebody looking like Billy D. He had no hair about 40 years.
Wasn't curly like that.
His hair was never like that. Looking like Billy D.
Yeah.
Sometimes, because not all funeral homes do a really good job, so that's why they like, oh yeah. Because sometimes if you're like, who is this again?
I know. Wow, his face is all white.
Yeah, he looks gray. He looks a little peaked. He look a little peaked.
Have any of y'all ever gone to the wrong funeral? I went to the wrong funeral one time. And somebody at a former job of mine, somebody told me this particular person passed. Oh man, I gotta go. I got there and they had the little memorial picture up, and I was like, that is not. And then somebody came up to me and was like, oh, I didn't know that you knew Lysandra or whatever. And he was like, yeah. It was so sad. You know, glad you could make it though. Glad you could make it. Man, she ain't even speak to me job. I ain't know her in the wrong place.
How do you go to a wrong funeral? Like, I'm still not understanding how that happened.
So somebody was like, yeah, you know, so-and-so passed, whatever. And, you know, if it was like 20 years ago you worked there, you know, you would mix them names up. You know, Lysandra, Letitia.
Lord.
They all the same until you get there and you see the picture in the program.
Oh.
You look at the program and it's like,
that's ridiculous.
That's not who I thought it was.
That's so ridiculous. That's so senior citizen right there.
And let me tell you, and let me tell you what was really bad about this. Y'all gotta listen in. It's just between us.
Okay.
After I left, I called the person and you know, and spoke to her, the one I thought was the one that was dead.
Wait a minute. You called the dead person? Get off the show. Get off the show.
No.
She was very much alive.
So it was rumored that she was dead.
And I just got the names mixed up. And I think I may even said something like, you know, you'll never believe this.
I went to your funeral.
I thought I was going to your funeral, but I sure am glad you're all right.
You sound so old right now.
That was a long time, and that was a long time ago.
You sound like a real senior citizen right now.
Yeah,
are you serious?
But because I'm being vulnerable and sharing. Y'all ain't never done anything. Y'all ain't never done anything that you just.
And you're saying it like it's so common. Like you ever been to the wrong?
Like you never went to the wrong funeral.
You ain't never went to the wrong funeral thinking it was
the wrong address. You know, you went to the wrong
somebody else.
But you didn't know what the wrong grave site.
You ain't never tried to get in somebody else's car you thought was yours.
Yes, that makes sense because they make
the same thing. The concept is
the same thing. Oh,
the concept is still the same.
They make 5,000 of. They make 500,000 of these cars, but they don't make them.
Look. It ain't like I had to go out of town. I could see if I had drove down to Mississippi somewhere. It was in Suitland. It was like it wasn't that far, so it wasn't like it was out of the way. But that would have been something if I had gone out of town, got a flight and everything.
I have no comment.
That would have been nuts.
That would have been.
Y'all just don't want to be real. I thought this is the show that we keep it real.
We are.
We are keeping it real. No, that was just you, boo. That was just.
I don't mind sharing. I shared.
Like people come to my door. We get people to come to my door quite often because my house number in this street, they're the same exact number on a different street on the corner. So sometimes, we get that. That's common.
That's okay. Going to
I thought Lysandra was dead.
It was somebody with an L. It was somebody with an L from 20 years ago.
Somebody with an L. We can't help you with this one.
I'm sorry.
We cannot.
But thanks for sharing.
What else we got on the list, Eric? What else we got on the list?
Let me give you a hug. Let me give you a hug.
I'll be laughing more about this when we get off.
AK.
See, Kristen called me one of her precious seniors.
Yes. Yes.
See,
yes. And she bless your heart, so you know what that means.
Well, Crystal, look at Eric said the right thing. Did I at least stay around for the repast to get some food? No, I didn't. But that's what I'm talking about, Eric. That's
your rider. That's your rider. That's your rider.
You out here now? That's real. That's real.
Look, go on and went out to those grieving single ladies and help them out.
You
should have came home with a girlfriend. You should have came home with a girlfriend.
Or at least a slice of cake, pound cake or something.
And some tea. And some
homemade pound cake.
That's it. Eric, my dude right there. Eric said, "But did you at least for the repast? You in there? You might as well eat.
Might as well.
Comfort
somebody. You should have went in there comforting somebody. That's what you should have.
I'm looking at these crazy comments. Eric, my afro would fit in the casket. I get the extra large. I make sure I put that on my.
Well, what she don't need the extra large because she but so tall. So
Eric called you a funeral crasher, Ted.
That's
a funeral crasher. Now people do that.
The wedding crasher.
Do that. Crash weddings, crash. Remember Wanda on Good Times who would just go to
yes. Always.
I told you a long time ago. My mother told me that. She said, "Yeah, it's like she went to some funeral and some church." I was like, "Well, did you know the people?" She said, "No." She said, it'd be some good preaching. And I said, "Mom, there's a service every day in a church for preaching. It's revivals, ordination,
and their funerals." And she's like, "And their funerals."
Yeah, that is yeah.
Well, you can get some good preaching and some good food. Come on now.
There you go.
You do get to eat.
Super.
You get to eat.
Get it.
AK Free. What's the quick update?
The quick updates are, nobody was hurt this Thanksgiving. Yay. So we're still on a good roll with that. And it's now Christmas season. So what that means play the Christmas music. Yes.
AK, please, one more time.
Yes. It's time for the R&B in my mind. You know how it go.
Yes.
That is the only Silent Night that I know.
That's
in my mind.
That's the only one you need to know. That's the only one.
That's it.
Got the chestnuts roasting, all of that. So yeah, I'm ready. This is my jam right here. Mm-hmm. So you can find me here next week, y'all. And follow me at the AK Free on Instagram, or go to my AK Free page. When we do Sultry Sunday, the third Sunday this month, we are doing all jazz Christmas music. So I'm excited.
That's gonna be cool.
So you make sure you turn it on while you're watching the game, Notorious.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna call you on FaceTime or something. I'm gonna need you to do your head just like that.
Yes. Oh, this is my jam. I love Christmas music. Especially the R&B Christmas music. You know how we break it down and get all soulful with it. Now, the only Christmas song I hate, is What Do the Lonely Do at Christmas? That song, if you're already lonely, this song would send you over the edge and make you slit every wrist, take every pill.
I don't like that
it is
one.
the word. It is the sad. I mean, there are other sad Christmas songs, but that song is the saddest song.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
I hate it. What do the lonely do at Christmas? Well, hopefully they don't listen to this song.
Right.
This ain't gonna help. Ain't gonna help them at all.
I mean, it's helping
nobody. Yeah.
Like if you were on the edge, you over the edge after you. I'm
That's
like,
it.
and
That's
it's such a popular song. It's such a popular.
I don't like that one.
What is it? Diana Ross and the Supremes. It's such a popular song.
Yeah.
Like after that, you're like, I need every drink in this house. Like it's horrible.
You drinking rubbing alcohol and everything.
You drinking anything you can.
Isopropyl. You drinking it all.
All of it. Have you ever really listened to that song?
It's
What do they do? What do they do? I mean, and they just go. I'm like, and y'all got the nerve to be going on and on riffing with it too, like it's a gospel song. Oh, I hate it.
Yeah, it is the worst.
It is.
So that will not be on the show.
That's not the top. No.
No.
Yeah.
But the other stuff.
So just for the record, if you're a guy watching this, doing AK's head movement may be a man law violation.
That is definitely a
man law violation. You cannot do it no matter how much you like the song.
No. You better contain it. Contain it. Yeah.
Turn your camera off if you do that.
That's right.
Don't have your camera on and do that.
Yeah. Please.
Oh my goodness. All right. Hey, and the good thing is they can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify. Go to the 30-minute hour podcast. You definitely want to check out the replay. This episode and the other episodes.
Why do you keep saying 30-minute hour?
Doing too much.
Doing too much.
You can tell whose real love is. You can tell who that 40
No, you know why? Because I'm always talking about the podcast, the Apple Podcast on 30-minute hour.
I didn't mean to call you Jennifer.
I don't know how you remember all the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when
That's like calling a woman the wrong name. What you just call me? You just called me Jennifer?
I called you Teresa, Tanya.
Right. That's how you wound up in the wrong funeral.
So Doing Too Much is on Apple Podcasts and it's on Spotify. Make sure you go back.
It's Sister Soldier eating.
Listen to the replay.
In her own. What is she doing in her square?
Oh, I was doing to give the people what they want.
Oh, get it.
It's in my head.
Get it.
And the music in your head.
That's the move right there. That's kind of like a breaststroke dance. Like you're doing that thing.
Right. I was like, what is
that? What is that? See, that's that stuff. That's the stuff when people's kids come up to them and they be like pulling them like, stop it.
Please stop.
Stop
Please stop. Please stop.
Stop it. What did your daughter say to you, AK? Did she say something to you when you're dancing? What did she say?
So like when her music is playing in the car, like some kind of trap music or whatever, and she's like, please stop. Please don't do that. Don't do that. And I'm like, this is my jam. She's like, and don't say that. Don't do that. And don't say that.
Don't say that.
Don't embarrass me.
We never thought we would get to the point when we were not.
Cool.
We have become those people.
Yes.
We have become those people.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, that's our show. Don't forget to share the show.
Share the show, y'all.
And Eric, you can buy a shirt and you can look at that shirt all day long.
Oh, he talking about your shirt? Oh, what?
They want Sister Soldier stand up and model.
Oh,
that's what they've been saying. You don't want to stand up and model for them?
Bye.
I tried to help y'all win. She was like, no.
And see, my fresh tail would have been modeling the whole show. I'm so fresh.
Just
wait till AK get her t-shirt, and then you can get the full Monty.
I have a t-shirt.
That's it.
See, she can model for you.
All right, y'all. That's our time. Keep doing too much.
Get the people what they want.
Get your Christmas music on.